10 days ago, I was predicting that Rocket Lab would maybe pull back, and you guys can see where I'm going with this, simply because we were tracking a very heavy rising wedge. Now, you can see these yellow lines here. These were important dates that we were also tracking, and this happened 10 days ago. Well, what happened? Well, we can see exactly what happened. It went exactly as we planned. We had the Elliott wave theory to the upside, a crushing rising wedge, and I was also kind of speculating that we just kind of see this price maybe wiggle sideways a little bit and catch up with this 50 moving average on the daily chart. We'll talk about this daily chart in just a second, but there's a few points in time that I really want to focus on with you guys right now, and that is, where is this price going right now? Because we are looking at Chart Forecaster, which has done an absolute insane job. This predicts forward thinking times and dates up to 9 days out, price prediction, or not price predictions, but market movements like bullish or bearish momentum when it starts or stops, peak momentum area, volatility, when we're going to see reversals like this happen. And it's calling for a reversal on February 1st, technically, which is a Sunday. Markets closed, so we're going to divert to the next trading day. Now, interestingly enough, I do think that there is this great squeeze that is happening. We can see maybe somewhat of a descending triangle that could be forming. We could be gearing up to see something like an inverse cup and handle or something like that. We could make that argument. But right now, this is the law of the land, and it is what it is. We might be able to even argue that there could be even a falling wedge here too. So there's several different factors that we could really measure off of, but you know, it wouldn't surprise me actually to see the price just kind of wiggle its way down to maybe around this $75, $80-ish level. Now, we predicted these two market shifts perfectly well in advance. Now, let's predict the next couple, or try to, right? So Chart Forecaster is saying February 1st, we're going to drop a line down on February 2nd at market open. Now, this is a good chance that this thing's going to reverse. So we don't know what's going to really happen. I'm going to probably wait till the Friday's close to see where this price action is. But we might see this thing come right down here and maybe try to lift off like that. Now, there is another point in time. Bear with me 1 second here. I'm just trying to delete this squiggly. There is another point in time, though, that we need to be on the lookout for, and that is February 5th. So February 5th is a point in time where there's going to be bullish or bearish momentum that's going to start. So we're going to replace this, and then February 5th at 1300 hours, I believe, is what it said. Let's double check. February 5th, 1300 hours roughly. Okay, cool. So these are our points in time to really look out for. So if we see price action fall into this falling wedge and maybe reverse here, maybe kind of come up and, I don't know, reverse here, and maybe we'll see some sort of a pattern here around this time suggesting that we are gearing to see some sort of bullish momentum or bearish momentum. So all eyes on Thursday, February 5th, and I think I'm going to be really paying attention to Rocket Lab on the 3rd, because we'll know if price is up here or price is down here. There's a good chance we'll start to see the momentum drift upwards if the price is lower on this pattern, and if it's up higher, I think we'll see the price drift down lower. So that's my analysis on Rocket Lab right now. In this daily chart, you know, I mentioned you guys that I do think that the last video I did, I said the price is too far from the Ichimoku cloud. That's the one thing I like about the cloud, is it basically is like a retractor beam, like an alien spaceship, and it just pulls the price back to the cloud. You can see it right here. So I'm hoping that we see the same thing happen here, but in that form of a falling wedge to the upside. Now, we'll cover Rocket Lab again, like I mentioned, next week. Probably cover it on Wednesday. And maybe we can get the whole squad in here to basically jump the gun on this price movement maybe. So with that said, if you guys are interested in using Chart Forecaster right now, you can get the 3-month plan and get your first month half off. But give it a try. $9.99 a month, and you've got market intelligence like no other. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Rocket Lab. We'll do another one next Wednesday. Peace.